Hello beautiful souls, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome on in. My name is Anu and I am your Psychic Tarot host. Today's reading is another timeless reading and you'll see a bunch of doors. I'm going to bring them up close, but it's about what door is opening for you. And again, all of them are open. It is your free will. You can choose to walk through as many as you like, right? So it is timeless. This message will find you when you're ready for your next timeline to open up. With that said, this is a general reading, so please only take what resonates and release the rest to the universe, okay? There are a lot of people watching, so unique messages can sometimes come through that could be a little too specific. So if they don't apply, release them, thank the universe, and only take the messages that are meant for you. With that, let's look into the options. We have the first door. This is door number 1. Okay, there you go. Our door number 2 is this right here. Okay. Door number 3 is this one. And then option number 4, door number 4 right here. Okay, so those are your options. Go ahead and pick the one that calls to you the most. Of course, you're welcome. As I said, there are multiple timelines that we exist on, so you can choose multiple, but go with the one that calls you the most, and I will see you at your selection. Hi Pile 1, this is for those of you who were drawn to the very first door. I'm going to bring it up closer so you can take a look again. There are messages behind it that we're going to incorporate towards the end of the reading, but this will be your reading, okay? It's very beautiful. Well, I'm drawn to doors anyway. 1111 is the depiction of the doorway, the pathway that leads you over to your true alignment. So with that, let's see why you chose this door, what Spirit wants to bring forward. We have some pre-pulled oracles, and then we're going to do live tarot and get you your angel number for the day, and one affirmation from Abraham Hicks. Okay, so let's see. For pile number 1, we have 51, Healer of the Ages. Wow, this is big energy. There's major healing coming from within you. Okay, there's some cycle that is completing. I'm getting quite a few messages here. A, there is a huge healing within. Okay, if you see how the heart space is expanding. B, you are stepping into your power and aligning with what brings you the most joy and love. Okay, 51 reduces to a 6. 6 is the number of love, is the number of alignment, is the number of unconditional love, okay, for ourselves, for our things, for our life, for everything that we do in our life. And all of that combined, this is also giving me major magician energy. Okay, if you look at the posture of the figure here, it's pretty much like, as above so below. I feel like there's a lot of balance, but there's a huge shift within you where healing has taken place. And now you're stepping into your power and really aligning with what you truly love, and also a lot of self-love that is coming through over here. Okay, it's an expansion time, a time for expansion. Beautiful. Let's see what else we have. What? Oh my God, I love this when Spirit does this, because I don't look at the cards when I pull them. And I love when this happens, because I was getting a major with the number 6 over here, the number of Venus. We do have love coming out. Aphrodite, I call to thee to bring a true love here to me. So this is a pivotal time, because as you heal, as you expand your heart, as you line up with what you love, who you love, you also welcome a lot of love into your life. And again, this could be definitely a person coming in, because this I'm picking up very strong, or you are opening up to love. Okay, so if you've been in a situation or a phase of your life where you've been solitary, now you're getting open to open the door to love. Okay, I think that's a pretty significant message that is coming out over here. I almost want to keep the door right here so we can keep seeing it. Very beautiful. Wow, love is coming through. Love is coming through. Keep doing what you're doing, because whatever you're doing is working. It is healing you from the inside out. It is raising your vibration. It is attracting all lovely people, lovely things, and even love into your life. We do have a bee for you. This is an air element. So with bee, again, there's a lot of creativity. You see the yellow and the green that's coming through. So yellow and green may be like good colors for you. Yellow is all about our confidence. It's about our power, our self-belief. Again, that fiery magician energy that I'm picking up. But with the bee symbolism, again, they could also be your spirit animals. So if you see bumblebees, they're like a little hint from the universe. The universe is watching out for you and aligning things in synchronicities. But a bumblebee really represents a very, very strong self-belief, okay? Because according to physics or science, the shape of the bumblebee or the size and the sheer weight and even the shape, it is not aerodynamic at all, but it still flies, right? It's very hardworking. So it kind of represents your energy. It's almost like you exude this anything is possible energy if you believe in it, okay? And with the air element, it's also like encouraging you to listen to your ideas, to the intuitive hits that you get, because you're getting some downloads from spirit through your dreams, probably through just when you're sitting in silence, or just in a let's say doing something mundane. You may get some creative ideas. Bee does talk about creative endeavors and also hard work. So your hard work is going to pay off because the bees collect honey, right? So I feel honey, money, both of those are showing up over here. So it will be a time, you're coming through a timeline of abundance and love is what I'm hearing. Let's see what we have as the final two oracles. We have wedding. Very interesting. Love and marriage. Okay, it did come in the reverse, though I don't take reversals, but I am picking up the energy. As I said, some of you may have been really closed off to the idea of love, to the idea of finding a soulmate, being with somebody else again. But that phase of being hyper independent is now healing, because we need that when we go through our dark night of the soul, and slowly as our heart heals, we do open up. So wedding is coming up, okay? And this could be, again, it could be a commitment. It could be, well, come on, love, manifestation, honey, and wedding is here. So this pile, you're much closer to aligning with your soulmate. If you're already in a connection, it could be solidifying, moving to the next level. If you are single, then just be open to this energy, okay? Yeah, and then we have the master number 33 with the key showing up over here. Again, we have the 8 of Pentacles here at the bottom as well, which talks about the bee energy, working hard. You really worked hard. Oh, this is beautiful. You are at the precipice. You hold the key to open this door, okay? What this means is, again, this is turned into a bit of a love reading, but hey, this is why we have multiple doors. This door is talking about love and is opening up you to love. It is saying that you hold the key. The timing is right, okay? What Spirit is trying to say is like, now it's a time to open that door, open the door to your heart, invite love in, whatever that means to you, okay? This could even be following your passion. So love and passion and a long-term commitment. This could be a career move. This could be starting your own business, any of those areas. But I will say that love is really, really prominent in this pile, okay? So, but you hold the key, okay? There is no one holding you back but just you. So believe in that. You are the manifestor. Believe in that and open that door. Step over the threshold is what I'm hearing, okay? All right, so let's see what else is happening. What is, if there's any advice from Spirit, let's get into that. What does pile 1 need to hear? Ooh, pile 1 and number 1. Very cool. Look at that. the first card out, Two of Cups. All right, guys, this is a love reading, okay? Open up to love. Open up to love is what I'm hearing. That's what you got to do. Align with yourself, align with your heart chakra. Let's see what else. And interestingly, in this deck, as I said, money and honey. The fish is also showing up over here, and the koi fish usually is an indication of prosperity. I read it as a money symbolism, so definitely something that you've been working hard on is gonna bear fruit, okay? All right, so let's see, what does pile one need to hear? Okay, these are too many. I'm going to put them back. I usually take the cards that open up, face up. We have Two of Cups. We have Tower. We have Seven of Swords. There's that guarded energy. Interesting messages I'm picking up. Let me get some more and then I'll transmute them. We have the Star. Look at the major healing wishes coming through. We have the Page of Wands. Let's see. And the bottom deck energy. Look at that. Sun. Okay. And then we're going to get some advice in terms of what can you do. So what you need to know, as I said, that you hold the key. Okay. You hold the key to opening this door. No one else does. You may feel like it's an uncomfortable new beginning, and you may find that, oh, wow, I can't even think of like creating my foundation with another person yet. Or if you're in a relationship, like you may feel like this is a major tower moment and not sure if you can fix it. It is up to you, free will, but it is showing that it is fixable for those of you who are having trouble in your connection, in your marriage, in your relationship, however you want to label it. There is a huge opportunity here to recreate and reestablish our boundaries, okay? Because there's a lot of healing with the Star card here. So we do have Aquarius here, we have Leo energy over here, and then some water energy, of course, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, that we're picking up. So that's for the first storyline is for people who are feeling they're very guarded and are not sure if they can reestablish the foundation in the connection. The answer is yes, you can. Open up, don't stay so guarded, open up and take the first step. Go back to the roots and think of why you came into this connection. Again, if you want to listen to Abraham Hicks about relationships again, or even like The Secret, all of those, manifestation mantras around fixing relationships is all about when you start forcing yourself, and I'm saying forcing because we have to remind ourselves, when you start looking at the positives and why were you drawn to each other, start there and see, okay, how can I bring that back to light? And that's what the Sun card is saying here. The Sun card is the happiest card in any deck. And when the sun shows up, it's like there's going to be light, there's going to be beauty, there's going to be happiness. Some of you even welcoming children into your life, children or pets, because sun does talk about children. It is also about creativity. So some of you, for like a small percentage of you, I'm hearing you may be starting a creative business with your partner. That's also in the cards over here if you're open to that. So that's for people who are in a connection. For those of you who are single and ready and looking, this is saying, again, you need to get out of your comfort zone, because it's like the universe is conspiring and bringing all the elements together to bring your partner into your 3D reality, okay? This person is already in your energetic field. This will be really, really beautiful match. You have two celestial energies here, the star and the sun. So it'll be very light, very beautiful. You will balance each other out. It is going to feel new to you. You're currently quite guarded with the Seven of Swords. So be open to that, okay? Because love is here. Be open to that. Don't be so stubborn, and don't just like stay in your single energy. Be open. Start like thinking in terms of, okay, all right, universe, I will give this a try. I know I've not been ready yet, but I trust in you. Again, universe, God, spirit, whatever you believe in. There is a lot of healing. It is going to be a relationship where you're able to bare your soul. Okay, you no longer have to feel like you have to be very guarded and cautious. So that will, if it feels very often cautious, it's not for you, of course. But I see that is coming through. Okay. All right. So Spirit, what's the advice for pile 1? What is the advice in this case? Page of Swords. So be open to expressing yourself. Be open to communicating. Yeah, and you're going to feel like a noob on this, okay? That's coming through. This is a new beginning. It is going to be a new beginning, but it's a new beginning in love. Be patient with yourself, but your heart will be singing with joy is what I'm hearing. You have the Knight of Swords. Okay, let me just do it this way. Let's put the advice cards over here. So we have, for you, the Page of Swords. We have the Knight of Swords, and what was this one? And we have the Eight of Swords. Look at that. It's like as clear as day. Stop blocking yourself. Stop holding yourself. Stop feeling that you are bound and then you're like, you have to be a certain way or live a certain way or be in a certain location, or that you're not worthy. If there are any self-worth issues, please work on that, because the universe is saying, no, you're ready. It's also telling us here that yes, you're going to feel like a noob, but once you meet this person, if you're truly aligned, you're actually going to be move pretty quickly. So the advice is like, don't hold yourself back. If the opportunity really presents itself, please, go for it. Go for it is what I'm hearing. Like, don't hold yourself back out of fear, especially. Yes, of course, all new experiences do bring out our fears and our own conditioning that we've been used to and how we've been holding ourselves back. But the universe is just like encouraging you to not be afraid and take the leap of faith, because this Knight is literally on the edge of the cliff, right? So there could be a hesitation. Even if it feels shocking, give it a try. And go in with the attitude that, I have nothing to lose. It may be an experience worth going through for your life at this time, okay? So very clear, I feel. Yeah, it's your abundance is here. It's all on you, but you're being called to really open up to love and move forward and not hesitate and stop holding yourself back, okay? So let's get you an angel number, and then we'll get you an affirmation from Abraham Hicks' deck. What is pile 1's angel number, Spirit? Five, 5, 5. How beautiful is that? The tagline is, I am optimistic, and the message is, a major shift is about to come into your life experience and change your path's direction. Be open and stay positive. Boom. It's literally what we were picking up over here. Really, really beautiful. So if you see 555, on the clock, on the number plates, on, you say receipts, like store receipts. I've seen numbers. I see numbers everywhere anyway. But that's a sign from the universe that, you're in the right vibration. Stay there. So with that, let's get you an affirmation from Abraham Hicks. For those of you who follow and understand the teachings, they're really, really, really awesome. And I think that some of you do need to be reminded. Again, the decks speak when they want to present themselves. So this one really wanted to come out today. So here we have for you, your card is, or your affirmation is, success is about the joy I feel. Okay, success is about the joy I feel. And the message here is, when you are genuinely thrilled by someone else's success, that means you're right on the track of your own. Success is not about getting it done. The measure of success in life is not the attainment of the money or the stuff. The measure of success is absolutely the amount of joy you feel. Okay, there is that vibration, there's that healing, there's that love. So again, success can be, you know, success in relationships, success in career, success in finances, in family matters, in relationships, however you want to see it. But Abraham Hicks always talks about how the manifestation, the art of manifestation, is actually feeling into it. So I would highly recommend the book Ask and Believe. Whoa, I'll botch the name. I'll put it in the comment section below. Again, the book by Esther Hicks, that's really good. But this is all about saying, like, stay in that vibration of love, and you'll attract, as I said early on, the right things, the right people into your life. But you have to believe in that joy rather than the output or the level or the milestone or the goal that you have in mind. You just have to, like, feel your way into it. Okay, that's what your affirmation is. Success is about the joy I feel. And I'll just leave it over here if you want to pause and read that for yourself. Okay, and let's see what was the message behind the door. We have morning memory. Its healing gift runs a destined course. The morning dawn, our inspired source. Very interesting. Well, it also says meditate under the sun. So I am again picking up healing gift. Okay, so that healing energy that we started with. What did this card say? Healer of the ages. Ooh, maybe you're also on a path where you are a healer, and again, either alternative healing, esoteric, or any of the healing arts. Maybe that's what it is, but even it could be your energy. But within yourself, there is definitely some healing that is happening. So be open to that. It talks about the morning dawn, our inspired source, creativity is coming through. So it's a time of feeling fully healed. Dawn, like literally morning energy is here for us. So take it as it fits. I wish you the absolute best. If you like the reading, give it a big thumbs up. If you need a personal reading, all the information is in the description box below. And do remember to subscribe to the channel. All right. Wish you much love and light. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. This is for those of you that were drawn to the second door. This is what it looks like. I'm trying to hold it as close as possible. Looks like a sort of, I do see some statues here. So it looks like a temple under, you know, in a cave, in a mountain cave. Very interesting. So it does have a message at the back that we're going to incorporate towards the end of the reading. But let's get started. So what door is open? Actually, this is interesting. I'm already picking up, it's already open. All you gotta do is walk through. This one is already open. Very interesting. I did not catch that before. So it's open for you should you choose to walk through it. So let's see what we have. We have some oracle cards that are pre-pulled. And then we are going to use tarot to get more messages and then get you some advice and angel number and affirmation. Okay, so let's get into it. So the very first card, what is this door about for Pile 2 Spirit? We have action. So as I said, walk through the door, move forward. The color in the imagery is also very interesting. Today colors are coming up somehow in the reasons in the reading. So green would be a good color for you, a lucky color. Surround yourself with plants, get some plants in your house. Green pen, green stones, if you have any green crystals would help as well. But action. So this is a time where, as I said, the opportunity is already here, and we'll see what this is about, whatever this is. You're being called to actually step into it. So all the elements are ready, okay? You know, sometimes like we're waiting for the right time, we're waiting for synchronicities, waiting for things to line up. This is again Spirit telling us like, all right, the time is now, go. It's almost like get set, ready, go. It is also a time for freedom because the horses represent freedom, and we have a black horse and a white horse. It is giving me the chariot energy, also giving me an energy of balancing our light and our shadow aspects. Okay, at the end of the day, for some of you, this is a time of serendipitous events that you need to physically take action on. And these actions should spring from a place of joy and also make you feel free to express yourself, whatever that means. But freedom is here, okay? It is available to you. The number 17 may be important, or the number 8. This is very interesting energy. Yeah, because a lot of times I'm hearing, like, you know, a lot of times we keep taking action in life. We keep trying to manifest things and they just don't happen. This is almost like a clear, it's like green light. Again, green light from Spirit is like, all right, go for it. I don't know what it is, but let's see what the next one is. Inspiration. Look at more green. Number 19 or the number 2 may be important. And this says, Isis, goddess of magic, I ask thee to bring your inspiration to me. So some creative endeavor. Are you starting a project? Are you starting a new job? Are you starting a new relationship? Or so green is also the heart chakra, okay? So listen to your heart at this time and pay attention to what you're being inspired to do. If you're getting any creative ideas, go for it. Like if you're thinking of starting a blog, if you're thinking of, I don't know, starting a clothing line, whatever that is, you should feel free to take action on that inspiration, okay? Because you're getting some very creative, intuitive hits at this time. And again, green is prominent. Again, green is also the color of money, by the way. So this will bring you abundance. So if you're trying to launch something off at this time, the energies are very ripe for it, okay? We have the cosmic egg. Wow, this is the 7th chakra. This represents the crown, okay? So this is the egg over here has all the colors of our chakras, right? So this is really talking about, but specifically it represents the 7th chakra, which is the top of your head. So inspiration, pay attention. You are actually going to get quite a few creative ideas around this time or in the next few days. So keep making a note of them. Keep a dream journal or a diary or however you take your notes, digital notes. But there is also, like I'm seeing like a Kundalini rising. So there may be an awakening moment, but it's a very gentler, softer awakening to something very creative. That's going to make you jump out of your seat and almost be like, yes, I want to just go and do it. And that's it and nothing else. So look for that sort of inspiration. You are definitely with the cosmic egg. This is the spiritual element. Okay. It's in this deck, there's the 4 elements, air, water, fire, earth. And the 5th element is spirit. Okay. So you got the spiritual card. So definitely divinely guided inspiration is available to you. You may be getting very creative ideas. Work on them. Take action. Oh my God, this is like so direct. Do take action on that. Then we have melancholy. So if you've been feeling like really uninspired, if you've been feeling bored, or as I said, if you've been trying to manifest something and it hasn't come through, this is the time to actually move your butt, okay, out of your couch. Whatever ideas you've listed or the to-do list that you have, go ahead and take action on those now, okay? It's like now you're gonna start seeing the fruit of your labor. And then wow, 2, another 2. So 2 2s may be repeating for you. You have another green. I cannot make this up. I am telling you, wear green nail polish. Wear green all the time. Green is your lucky color. You have the lucky clover showing up over here. This is also 6 of diamonds, which is 6 of pentacles. So this is a time of receiving. 6 is also the number of Venus. It aligns us with our true love, true inspiration. But lucky serendipities are going to start happening around you. So stay open to that. But this is your main takeaway. This is the door that you're walking through. Is the door is actually open. I like really got goosebumps when I saw that the door is actually open. It's for you to walk through, okay? So whatever creative endeavor you've been trying to push, you've been trying to launch, if you've been trying to start a new job, if you're trying to interview, go ahead and work on that resume and apply. This is a very good time for you to make any career moves as well. And you'll luckily come into the right opportunity at the right time, okay? But you got to take action. You got to take action. All right. Woo! Amazing. So, Spirit, what does pile 2 need to hear? What does pile 2 need to know about this opportunity, this creative inspiration, this action? Whoops. So we have the 3 of Pentacles. Okay. So teamwork coming through, teamwork, repetition, work. We have the Hermit, Major Arcana, Virgo energy. Oops. We have the 9 of Cups. Fantastic. We have the 6 of Wands. There's the recognition. I think work recognition is coming through. Or maybe you're applying to a, what do we say, a higher level position for some of you, and that's going to fall through. Let's get a couple more. We have the 5 of Wands. There's that competition. One more. Or we got 2. We'll take them. So we have the 4 of Cups. Again, that melancholy is coming. I think something you've been waiting on, this, whatever this is, this creative endeavor, or whatever this new beginning is, you've been waiting for a long time and kind of almost daydreaming, and when is this going to actually happen? So, and then we have the Devil along with it, and this is talking about that maybe you've been obsessed about a certain opportunity. Maybe there are more creative ways to go about whatever it is that you want to manifest. Okay, so don't block yourself. Don't, for example, let's say we're looking for abundance, right? We're looking for that bonus payout, we're looking for that paycheck, or we want that raise. Sometimes what happens is there could be, let's say, for example, a job that has the same paycheck, same base salary, but the benefits are through the roof. Okay, the benefits are like, okay, you get to choose your own hours, and hey, we're gonna pay for all your equipment, and hey, we're gonna pay for your internet, and oh, we can also pay for, I don't know, some other perk. Let's say, you know, maybe they do some sort of event or some fitness benefits, things like that, that actually don't show up on your paycheck, but were you to buy those things yourself, you would be dipping into your own money, right? So that's some of the, I think some of the conditioning that Spirit wants to bring forward is like, actually open up, expand your thought process into like, hey, it's not just about the number on the bill, but hey, if you're gonna still give me the same number, and you're going to take care of my gym expenses, and you're going to take care of my commute. Let's say if I have to commute, you'll pay for the toll, or you know, you're going to pay for my internet if I'm working remotely. Those things actually are an add-on. They're a huge bonus. It's just a shift in perspective that Spirit wants to bring forward. With these cards here, again, there is acknowledgement that you do have a lot of wisdom within you. Again, you have the spiritual energy showing up again with the Hermit. There is actually snakes, maybe your animal totems, as I'm looking at them, because we have the snake here and we have the snake here on the Hermit card as well. Snakes are all about progression. They're all about regeneration, you know, death and rebirth, almost like even Scorpio energy is coming through. So we have Capricorn, Virgo, and I'm picking up intuitively Scorpio energy because of the snakes that are present over here. So this is talking about, you know, whatever you've been doing in the past is no longer going to work. So take a different action. Okay, take a different action this time around. Again, go back to, if you're trying to define what recognition is, go back to see what actually brings you true happiness, and recognize how beautiful and how powerful and how wise you yourself are. So it starts with within, okay? There is work showing up over here with the 3 of Pentacles. So keep working, keep putting action, keep doing what you're doing, because you're at the building block stage, okay, with the 3 of Pentacles. And also don't hesitate to ask for networking support, or, you know, your peers or your family if you need support in certain areas. But let go of the definition of success or happiness that you've been taught. just take a different perspective over here, okay? You follow your inner light. It's going to bring you a lot of joy and recognition. Don't even worry about the competition or let's say, here's how Spirit wants me to say this. Of course, there's always going to be competition. There's always going to be contrast. And again, this is also coming from Abraham Hicks a little bit, because I'm using the Abraham Hicks affirmation cards later in the reading. Abraham Hicks talks about contrast exists for us to actually realize what we want to align with and what we don't. So competition exists, okay? There's always going to be opposing forces, but that, don't think of them, but rather look at that and say, okay, that's exactly where I don't want to be, and pivot towards where you want to go, okay? So you may want to like watch some videos on that from Abraham Hicks if you're called to it. But that's what the competition is, just there to show us and to actually make us stronger so we continue on our path. There is progression, right? 5 of Wands to 6 of Wands. So your recognition should not be based on external factors. It should be on your self-belief, right? So stay committed to your course, continue on that path, and just shift your perspective and be open to other definitions of what success looks like, what achievement, what accomplishment looks like. Okay, so Spirit, where is, can you give some advice for pile 2? What do they need to hear? What's the advice for pile 2? I am laughing at the cards coming out. So we have a 4 of Swords. This is very interesting energy. Let me show you the other card that flipped out. We have the 4 of Swords. We have the Tower. Okay, let's get you one more. Well, that's the advice from Spirit. It's pretty strong. And then we have the Queen of Swords. There you are. Okay, so Spirit is saying, this stage of the 4, so you have 4s showing up too. You have the 4 of Cups, melancholy is a similar energy, then we have the 4 of Swords. Okay, the Spirit is really saying, all right, you know, take a break. Really give yourself time to heal, which I think you have. I'm really picking up that you've done your inner work. This Hermit stage is over. You've done your inner work. You've done the slow healing part. You know, that dark night of the soul is over. You're being called to shake it up now. Shake it up. Shake things up. And again, going back to that message of freedom and action. So for those of you who feel you've been stuck in a situation, you've been stuck in a job, in a relationship, in a location, in an apartment complex, in a whatever it is, you know, a lifestyle that you've been stuck in, Spirit is saying, okay, you know, enough of this, what do you say, like, complacent energy. Shake things up. Create your own tower moment. If whatever you've built so far, if whatever you worked on so far does not make sense or does not appeal to you anymore, let that go. Start something new. Start something new, because you have very clear vision. The Queen of Swords is extremely clear on what she wants, how she wants it, how she wants to create it, and who is allowed in her energy circle. Okay, she cuts people off, so it can be a little bit of a cold energy. So if you are somebody who's very gentle, you know, just remember that there's a difference between being kind and being nice. Okay, when you're like trying to establish boundaries, niceness will only take you so far. Niceness can actually help people seep into our energy and suck our energy. But if you can be the Queen of Swords with kindness, so like, you know, you will be direct, you will be kind, but you will establish your boundaries, and that will only, that's the only energy that will help you create your foundation on your own. Okay, so some of you are being called to stop being nice and rather be direct but kind, because Queen of Swords can be cold. So we don't want to be cold, but we want to be authoritative. We want to be clear. We want to be diplomatic, but not fuzzy. Okay, very clear in what we want to create. So that's what we're getting. So create that tower moment. I mean, you know, shock the people around you. And again, we have the High Priestess also showing. So another powerful spiritual card for you. So you know within what you need to create. You just need to take action on it. All right, so let's get your angel number. Spirit for pile 2. Pile 2 with the number 2 and 2. Very interesting. We get 4-4, and the message is I'm supported. And it says, your angels are encouraging you to continue on your present life path with diligence and determination, and even greater success will come in the future. Oh my goodness. It ties it all back so beautifully. Thank you, Spirit. Oh my goodness. All right, let's get you affirmation, and then we're going to read the message on the doorway. Let's see. 𝘼𝙗𝙗 𝙭, what is your affirmation for pile 2? What's their affirmation? So I'm going to take the one that flips over face up. We have, I will reach for the best feeling thought I have access to. So again, 𝘼𝙗𝙗 𝙭 is all about manifesting by feeling into it. Okay, so we have a message I'll read. I will reach for the best feeling thought I have access to. Okay, always be reaching for the feeling of relief that comes when you release a more resistant thought and replace it with a more allowing, better flowing thought. The stream of well-being is always flowing through you, and the more you allow it, the better you feel. The more you resist it, the worse you feel. So there are some messages here about releasing resistant thought, and we did have the devil show up over here, right? The devil talks about conditioning, about our fears, about what we've been taught and conditioned to believe, along with the 4 of Cups and melancholy. So there's some old thought process that needs to be changed. It's resisting you from your growth. So let that go. Replace it with something that is more allowing and more free-flowing into your life, okay? And that's going to bring a lot of change for you. So remember, affirmation, I will reach for the best feeling thought I have access to. And now let's read what's behind this door. What? We have nomad. The nomadic wanderer lies deep inside. So take the leap now. Don't crawl back and hide. The hermit phase is over. I said what because the nomad literally gives me the free feeling of the horses here with the action and inspiration. So I don't know how more clear this can be. Literally in one sentence, it is time to move. It is time to take action. You need to be the nomad. You need to be free. You need to drop all your baggages, all your expectations that have been built on you. This is like the Fool energy too. Just break through it, take action, and move forward, okay? The nomadic wanderer lies deep inside. So take the leap now. Don't crawl back and hide, all right? That's what I have for you, pile 2. If you like the reading, give it a big thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel. If you want a personal reading, the information is in the description box, and I'll get back to you with availability once you reach out. With that, wish you much love and light, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, pile 3. This is for those of you who chose the 3rd door. Let's bring it close for you to see. This is what we have. It's really beautiful. I'm a fan of doors anyway. So there is a message on this card that we're going to incorporate to the very end, towards the very end of the reading, but let's get right into it. So for pile 3, we'll look at our oracles that I have pre-pulled, and then we're going to do live tarot and get you advice, and also get your angel number and an affirmation from 𝘼𝙗𝙗 𝙭. Okay, so for pile 3, Spirit, what door is opening for them or is available to them? Whoa, number 11, cornucopia. Money, 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 abundance, a lot of spiritual healing as well. I'm seeing transformation. You're coming into a time of receiving the fruits of your labor. Butterflies and fairies, actually, if you believe in the fae, then they are showing up. I mean, I see here, we have fairies. So Spirit is bringing you a lot of abundance. Woohoo! Woohoo! Drop some dollar signs in the comment section below, okay? Claim this energy, but it is also a master number 11, 11, 11 as my channel. So you are energetically lining up with your true north, okay? When we line up with our true north, abundance in all shapes and forms starts flowing to us, okay? So that's the timeline that you're jumping into, or this doorway is telling us over here. So let's see what else we have. We have healing, as we said, vibrating, healing. Candle flame, burn this hour, bring to me your healing power. And it's a number 29. Guess what? Reduces to an 11. 11, 11. Drop 11, 11 in the comments, please. Thank you, Spirit. I love this. I love this. So there is, as I said, as you're lining up with your true purpose, with your true north, what brings you joy, what makes you feel authentic, what makes you feel light. And pay attention to what truly brings you happiness and what for no reason, okay? For no reason. If you want to do, let's say, you want to start a blog, or you want to start writing, or you want to write a book, or you want to start singing, you want to write songs, whatever that is. For some reason, this is a creative group. You do use your throat chakra, your third eye, your higher chakras, even your heart chakra, of course. Whatever that is, keep doing it, because that is also a form of healing for you, and it also brings you closer to your purpose, okay? It will lead you to abundance, is what I'm hearing over here. It will definitely lead you to abundance, so continue doing that. Then we have the beaver energy, which is earth, heavy earth. So beaver really talks about, beaver is, the bestest building their home, okay? So there's a lot of stability when this shows up. Some of you may be like trying to move and buy a new home. I don't know, take it as it fits, or move apartments. But the beaver talks about grounding ourselves and really creating a very secure home. So you will be able to, if this is about financing, get finances for building your home or buying a home, or your loan will get approved, your contract will get approved. But this is also indicating that how determined you are, and that's going to pay off, okay? So stay determined on this path, because a beaver is very, very hardworking. They break through hard ground, right? So you will break through. You will have that breakthrough moment that's going to lead to your abundance, and also you will get all the resources. Things will line up for you to create that sanctuary for you, whatever that is. And I'm saying sanctuary because I'm picking up the healing along with like a very nice and cozy environment for whatever you want to do. Build a family, build your career, build your passion, whatever that is, you will find the resources for it. Then we have young woman. Okay, so this may again talk about either your energy, so being in a receptive energy, okay, but also like tapping into your inner child. There could also be a feminine energy around you that could help you with some of the things that we talked about. Okay, so stay open to that, but the feminine energy always asks us to open our heart chakra and be ready to receive. So something that you've been putting in a lot of effort on, be open to now receiving the results from that. But also like I'm hearing self-care, indulge in it a little bit, okay? Feel good about yourself. Enjoy some spa time, some meditation, some, I don't know, retail therapy. Don't go overboard. I'm not promoting that too much. But there is the energy of this young woman, especially and right next to the beaver, is like you've really worked hard and you're getting the rewards. Do make sure that you actually enjoy the rewards as well, okay? That keeps the abundance energy flowing as well. There needs to be a flow, and don't ignore things that make you happy. Sometimes we really have to indulge into things that bring us just happiness for no reason. Again, I don't know if I said this in this pile or another. The messages are all kind of interconnected at this point. But that's what the young woman is saying. And for a small percentage of you, this could be an external energy with someone else coming and helping you on something, okay? So look out for that. And then we have the garden. Oh, look at that. The woman in the garden. That may mean something to you. But the garden is, again, number 20. It talks about this is the time to come out. Well, literally can be come out and have a party in your garden, okay? That's quite possible. But what this really says is that it's the end of solitary time, okay? When the garden shows up, garden represents a happy place. I'll let you look at it. Look at the arbors and the flowers and the pathway. And again, more pathway here, more doorways over here. Of course, we had 11:11. We have doors showing up everywhere in your reading. So you may be actually drawn to doors like I am. Like I think in architectures, that's the pictures I take wherever I go. Oh, when I used to travel. So the garden really represents there is communication coming through. There are people. There are a lot of opportunities. Mingling, okay, maybe networking or party or get-togethers, but there is a community aspect. So if you've been on your own, the energies are really opening up for you to get together with other people. And for some of you, this could literally be in your home. For that group that is looking for like a house and things are falling into place, this is also like a housewarming energy. But generally, the garden talks about mingling and opening up to people coming into our lives, okay? All right, so let's get some tarot. Spirit, what does pile 3 need to hear? This phase, what do they need to hear? We have the 8 of Cups. What's a journey? Okay, let's get some more. So we got the 9 of Swords, okay, then we got the Star, Aquarius energy, and we had, I'm pretty sure there's another card that flipped there, which is, Cornucopia, 10 of Pentacles. I love it. Let's get some more. Okay, there we go. So, and the bottom deck energy, we do have the 8 of Pentacles. So 8 eights are showing up for you. 8 of Cups and 8 of Pentacles is here. And then we got the Fool energy and we got the 6 of Swords. Okay. Let's see what this is telling us. So you're being called to, again, so first of all, whatever journey you were on, it seems to be coming to a completion. Again, your hard work, your journey is over, is what I'm picking up. We have the 6 of Swords and the 8 of Cups flanking your reading, right? This is really talking about walking away from things that don't resonate with our highest good anymore, that just don't appeal to us anymore, that have caused a lot of stress in the past. That phase is getting over because you have the Star right after these cards, okay? The Star really talks about our inner healing, shedding all the excess baggage that we carry, shedding the facade, shedding the expectations that we've been conditioned to believe on, and actually healing ourselves. So a lot of oh, did you have, yeah, you do have the healing card. So a lot of healing is taking place within you now. I think at the time, and you have to really embrace it, the time for being solitary and being on your own path by yourself, trying to do everything on your own is coming to a conclusion, okay? This is going to bring more people into your life, so you need to be open to that. There is abundance showing here, right? Again, there's double messages, double healing message, double cornucopia message, and then also with the 6 of Swords here, we're picking up that this is going to be a smooth sailing time for you from here on out. You have been working hard. We do have the 8 of Pentacles, right? It does talk about whatever you've been doing, it's going to pay off. Your time of tumultuous waters is over. So stay open and take a leap of faith, okay? Be open, have faith, and welcome abundance in all shapes and forms. Again, this could also be, I think, a different message, but kind of related came in the last pile. It's like sometimes we have to catch ourselves on what we define abundance as. And Often we define it with, like, say, the paycheck or the bonus amount or how much cash I got in the bank. But sometimes the universe brings interesting things that are also abundant. And an example, I want to give you a different example, is, for example, you got a fabulous deal on something. Okay, you went into trade in your car and you were hoping to get something, let's say in, whatever, $5,000, I don't know. And you wanted to trade in and you were expecting, well, maybe I'll just put another grand and I'll get something else. And lo and behold, you go to the dealership and they have some excess inventory and they have a special going on where, well, you could literally trade in for $0 down and you could get a much better car. So those are also forms of abundance that we usually don't capture or don't notice because we've been taught to only look at the dollar amount or whatever your currency is, right? So there's something about that. And for this group, because we also have a beautiful home, a beautiful abundance, and the garden over here, this abundance could also come from other people. So be open to that. For example, if you've been single and now you are welcoming a partner in your life who is also financially stable, be open to that you can also get finances, or you can accept that gift of having another person in your life who also adds to your financial stability, and together you create even more financial stability. Okay, so try to keep the ego out of it, and I don't mean ego in a bad way. Like, try to keep that conditioning out of it, that only what you do is what means abundance. Open up to other avenues as well. Okay, that's coming through because you're a very hard worker and you're quite lined up with the 1111 energy showing up. You're already very lined up with what you're supposed to do. Try not to do it all alone is what I'm hearing for this group. Okay, all right, so let's see, Spirit, any specific advice on this path to abundance and healing and beauty and connections? There's like a lot opening for you. Of course, 1111. So there's a lot opening up for you. So Spirit, what is the advice for group 3? We have the Chariot that just flew out. Let's get 2 more. Yeah, keep on doing what you're doing. You're coming into victory, like sure shot victory. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, dollar bills, yo. Drop me some dollar signs. And then, oh wow, what beautiful energy. Okay, by the way, Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck, so some new beginning. It's also like follow your creative spark. But these are what we have for advice. We have the Chariot, Major Arcana, some Cancers here, some Aquarius people here, and this is, to me, is I see Fool as more of the Aries energy for me as a reader. Could also be Aquarius, but Aries is pretty much what I pick up. And then we have so much Earth here. We have Cornucopia, we have 10 of Pentacles, we have Smooth Sailing with 6 of Swords, and here we have success and victory. The Chariot talks about balancing our shadow and our light aspects and finding a way to sear through, to move forward. So victory is here. Believe that you're going to achieve this. With the Queen of Pentacles, again, that energy of indulgence and self-care is coming through. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who, is a great provider, has a lot of abundance. They create their own abundance. They provide for their family or their loved ones, whatever applies. But the Queen is very good at also taking care of herself, because she knows until she is healed, until she is feeling healthy and vibrant, she won't be able to provide for others. So she understands the theory of, of having a full cup yourself in order to fill other people's cup. Okay, so I think self-care is coming through for you, so do make time for that. And then you have the 6 of Wands, and kind of accept and open up to recognition. And this is an interesting message. Usually, it's the opposite we talk about it. Don't think about external validation, but for you, you're actually going to come into external validation. You're going to come into recognition. You have the Star, which is also recognition and stardom. in whatever definition you want to put on it. You're being invited to mingle with people with the garden energy over here. So, and smooth sailing and recognition. So it is going to be a time where you will likely have people tell you how awesome you are and, you know, what you've done, how you've accomplished. You may get some kudos. So don't shy from that energy, please, because, you know, that's like when we tell the universe, like, oh, I don't want that. Okay, so it's just telling you to, like, you are going to come into recognition and a lot of kudos. Be open to that. Celebrate your victory and actually, as I said, do use some of that for your self-care as well. So enjoy the fruits of your labor, not just like collect them and put them in a bank, okay? Some of you maybe need a vacation, or maybe like a yoga retreat or an ayahuasca or whatever, like maybe, you know, a trip, a day by the ocean, something like that, okay? Oh, this just flipped out. Okay, this is, oh, we have two. What? So there is progression. We have number 25 and 26, and I like how this is falling right on the Six of Wands. We're talking about be open to recognition. It says I am intelligent, and this one says I am tactful. Wow. So your numbers, 25 is your angel, two numbers, 25 and 26. This one says I am intelligent. You have a great ability to take in and process information on both conscious and subconscious levels. Your curiosity is endless, and your desire to dive deep into a variety of subjects will bring you an immense awareness of the world. So very, very wide and wise energy that you have. Like, again, intelligent and spiritual at the same time. That's how you're able to bring in the abundance. And then we have number 26, I am tactful. You have a desire to succeed and will feel most accomplished when your work benefits others. Your intuitive awareness of what people want allows you to come up with innovative solutions to meet their needs. So there's a little bit of a service coming here as well. So maybe, like as we said, the healing profession, maybe your path, but the more healed you are, the more you work on what you believe in, the more abundance you bring in, and also people and connections that do come through. So let's get you an affirmation, and then we're going to read the message behind the door. So for pile 3 spirit, what is their affirmation? That's too many cards. What is their affirmation? What is their message for pile 3? So beautiful. Okay. We have, since every request is granted, I feel no competition. How beautiful is that? And I'll read the details, but just look at the card, look at the symbolism as well. Since every request is granted, I feel no competition. And the message is, each point of view matters. Every request is granted. There is no end to the universal resources that fulfill these requests, and there is no end to the answers to the never-ending stream of questions. And for that reason, there is no competition. So this talks about that, again, like when we're truly healed and we're truly abundant, there is no competition, okay, which means everybody's dreams or have the ability to be realized in this world. The universe is endless. It's completely endless. So this is also for some of us, you know, when we're talking about abundance and conditioning, sometimes we get conditioned to believe our success is only relative to others, right? And this is really telling us, like, we actually don't need to worry about what level of success others have, or what level of, you know, whatever milestone or goal others have. That's not our measure. That's not our lever. Our lever is like, are we where we want to be? How do we manifest that? How do we truly believe in that? Because the universe has endless possibilities, okay? So since every request is granted, I feel no competition. So no need to worry about other people at all. Continue on your path, on your own definition of recognition. I'm going to hold this here. You can pause and read it again, because these tend to be pretty deep messages, but we will leave that over here for you. So pile 3. Let's see what your door says. 3-eyed raven. Ooh, are these the 3 eyes? Interesting. Okay. Three-eyed raven. As sunrise hits upon the dew, a messenger raven calls out with news. Prepare for the unexpected. Ooh, could there be like a feminine energy coming in and delivering some news for you? Possible. It's possible, but be open to some aha moments, okay? Be open to some news, some serendipitous event that happens, maybe an aha moment, some interesting information that'll come forward for you, okay? So again, you have the intelligence and the tactfulness to go after it, align with it. If it brings you joy, it feels like really healthy and balanced, to go for it, okay? So that's what I have for you, pile 3. If you need a personal reading, the information is in the description box below. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up. Do remember to subscribe, like, comment, share, and help me grow this beautiful community. Think of it as an energy exchange. I would really appreciate it. With that, wish you much love and light. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, pile 4. This is for those of you who chose the 4th doorway. And like another pile, I'm getting the repeat message that your doorway is already open. Okay. We'll see what comes up. But looks like a hermit phase is over. There's a lot of growth and abundance in this. You've grown so much. I think this came in another reading, so you may have seen that reading on my channel. But this is the group that you're being called to look back a year from now, look back 2 years from now, and look at the progress you made, because you were pretty hard on yourself. You don't give yourself enough credit. Again, that's just a channel message that's coming through. But when you look back, you'll see how much growth you have accomplished, okay, even by your hard definitions, your hard standards, okay, that's coming through. But for again, it's time to come out of the hermit mode is what I'm hearing, but also that your door is already open. Now, these do have messages in the back. We'll look at them towards the end of the reading, so let's get right into it. So for pile 4, the way the reading goes, we have a few oracle cards that I have pre-drawn, and I haven't looked at them. We'll look at them together, and then we'll draw some tarot on the situation. We'll get you advice, and then we'll get you angel number and an affirmation from Abraham Hicks deck, okay? All right, so Spirit, what is this door number 4 for pile 4? Okay, interesting. Financial constraints coming out in the reverse, which is a good thing, which means your financial constraints are over. And it's interesting how the imagery is also similar a little bit here, like, growth around it, webs around it, but you're coming into a time of abundance. Or if you felt financially restrained or felt financially pinched, that phase is coming to an end, and it's coming to an end because you have also done a lot of work on your vibration, okay, on your healing. That's pretty strong. That's coming through over here, okay? So rest assured, there is abundance coming to you. This time it's going to open up. The energies are going to open up, especially for those of you who have, let's say, been out of a job or had other debts to pay, things like that. So it's going to start easing up, okay? We have number 18. So by the way, this is number 13. Reduces to a 4. 4 is our 4th house. It's our home, our family, our foundations, our safety and security, okay? So that's being activated for you. And we have number 18, which the number 18 or 9 may be relevant to you. Best possible decision. Artemis, goddess of the bow, help me see what must be known. So this is about strategy, okay? If you have made, let's say, any investment decisions or any career moves, or you're deciding to do those, they seem right on point, because the goddess Artemis is known for her archery, her bow, so her aim is really good. So this may be a very good turning point for you if you've been sitting on a decision that you're being called to make. even if it feels against the grain for people around you. But if you make this decision, it's going to be in your highest good, and pretty much in a monetary sense as well, okay? The number 9 also talks about wish fulfillment. I equated it to the 9 of Cups, where we finally come into a lot of happiness and fulfillment in our life, okay? So let's see what we have. Yes, we have the spider spirit, which is, what element is this? Earth element in this deck, okay? And this really talks about, well, first of all, look at all the colors. This is all the colors of all the chakras. So you worked hard on this healing energy. So there's like there's like a web of trees over here. There's a web, spider webs over here, and then spider here as well. For some of you, spider may be your spirit animal. I would highly encourage you to read about the animal spirit totem spider, because we get different animal totems throughout our life that appear in symbolism for us as we're going through certain phases. Okay, the spider really talks about perseverance. It talks to me about hard work. It talks to me about having, oh my goodness, I'm getting goosebumps, having eye on the prize, okay? Because the spider keeps working and working with one goal in mind, to build, its home, to create sustenance for itself, and that's it. It's almost like a tunnel vision focus, and it's not in a bad way, but like it's a hyper focus. And with Artemis and the best possible decision in this, like whatever you've been working on, it is the right strategy. Continue on it. You're very close to receiving your results, okay? But also, like, this is talking about a lot of healing with all the colors showing up over here. So it's a time where you're finally able to heal from the past, is what I'm hearing, okay? And move on and build your home, whatever that means to you, okay? Let's see, we have despair. Yes, that's what I feel like. This phase is over. This is where we may have felt like financially constrained, or we may have felt blocked. If there are areas where you feel you wanted to make a change and you weren't able to, that phase is actually getting over now, because you've been on it over and over and over again. That phase is completely coming to a close. So keep your eye on the prize. That's what I'm hearing. So if you're trying to make a decision, this is a good time to act on it. Okay, and just like take a look at it from a very different perspective and saying, what if you were the only blocker for you? Okay, what if you followed your intuition and just like, no matter how hard the reactions are from those around you, and even, oftentimes they're from the most loved ones or the most near and dear ones, do not understand our vision. If that's the case, you're just being called to say, okay, take the first step. Take the first step and see where it leads you, because you'll be surprised of how much, once you break that energy, that things just fall apart and a whole new pathway opens up for you, okay? It's a very, very deep reading, pile 4. Very specific, but very, it's not a particular topic. It's almost like at a life stage that I'm picking up here. And then we have the house, number 4, showing up again. Look at that. So for some of you, you've been trying to build a home, you've been trying to collect finances. This theme is coming through somehow for some reason today. But you've been trying to create your foundation, whether it's been moving an apartment, getting a loan for a home, getting approved, some sort of thing that you've been working on. But symbolically speaking, this is a time where you're finally going to be able to feel at home, okay? If this is a life stage, you'll finally be in a place where you feel authentic, where you are being called to rise up for yourself, to establish your authority, to claim your space. Interesting things that are coming out from my mouth right now. It's all channeled. Claim your space, claim your place, both of those. So space talks about boundaries, so you may need to continue working on your boundaries with the people around you, but then claiming your place is all about who are you as a person? What do you want to be known for? And not from an external metric, but for like, who are you? What makes you stable? What makes you secure? What do you want to be? It's interesting. What do you want to be when you grow up? Want to be free? Something like that is coming through. So, and on the literal sense also, for those of you who've been trying to move, this may be a right time. Or if you've been debating about, you know, moving far from family or moving to a different state, again, with Artemis over here, it could be a pretty positive decision for you, okay? All right, so let's get into tarot and see what we need to hear on this topic. The door 4, Spirit, for pile 4. What do they need to know? So money, home, money, finances is showing up over here. With the spider is also like you've actually done all the work. Okay, what does pile 4 need to hear, Spirit? Aces and aces falling through. Okay, wow, look at that. So the first card that came, my goodness, this is a crazy new time. Sit for it, sit for it. Ace of Cups, okay? New beginnings, following your heart. Extremely important. What was the next one that came out? This one came out next. You'll be shocked. Number 1, another number 1. The Magician, Major Arcana, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Mostly Aries for me as a reader with the Magician energy. The third card out, because we didn't have enough aces. Ace of Swords. All right. Then we had the Queen of Swords. Wow, it's such a powerful time. Such a powerful reading. My head is buzzing, actually. Then we had the 6 of Swords, okay? And last but not the least, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So even if you start here, look at that. Money is not going to be a problem anymore. The cycle is ending, okay? You're coming into a completely new cycle of abundance, of magic, of new beginnings. There is new beginnings in how you express yourself, okay? With the Ace of Swords over here, Queen of Swords. Oh my goodness, it's taking back, it's giving me goosebumps because it's taking me back to what I was getting over here. Claim your space and claim your place. Queen is about the place, okay, your stature, your authenticity, what you stand for, who you are. And the space is how the Queen of Swords comes in, because swords is all about communicating, and the Queen of Swords is really good about establishing her boundaries. Okay, I want to look at bottom deck energy also. We have the Page of Pentacles. So there is that new beginning, okay? You're planting a new seed, okay? Something new that you're planting. It's going to be different in how you've operated in your life. You're creating very strict boundaries. You're speaking very clearly. It's also a breakthrough moment, especially coming right under financial constraints. There is a breakthrough that you're getting over here. You're being called to believe in your power. You are the Magician. Look at that. 1, 1, 1. You have 3 aces, and then you have the number 10, which also reduces to a 1, right? So this is an entire, as I said, for this group, it is a major life stage change that's opening up for you, okay? Finally, the wheel is turning. Things are no longer going to feel stuck. 6 of Swords is about movement forward, okay? So you're moving on to calmer waters, smooth sailing from here on out. It all begins with you believing in your dreams, okay? And no longer feeling despair and alone, but rather using that power of solitude to become your master manifester, okay? So a lot is opening up, making your own decisions, believing you have all the tools that necessary to create the life that you want, and also being creative about how you're gonna capture those resources if you don't have them, okay? So like, big new beginning in expressing yourself, creating your boundaries, where you want to go towards, change your fortune. Literally, you're coming into some fortune. You're building a beautiful life, and you're doing it all with a lot of generosity and kindness and beauty in your heart, okay? So with this being the first card, again, stay in this energy of operating from an open heart place, which means not being rigid, not being so strict on life, and not being like, okay, I'm going to create my life on my terms, but that doesn't mean I'm going to be a complete jerk, right? Yes, just believing in your dreams, going for them, but at the same time doing it all with a sense of joy. That's what's coming through. But your fortune is turning. I mean, the first card here was financial constraints, and then we have this wheel of fortune over here, okay? So believe in it. This hard work is going to pay off. So Spirit, what's the advice? What's the advice for my group 4? Group 4 with the number 4. We have the High Priestess. We have the 5 of Wands. Let's get one more. There we go. And we have them. Look at that. New beginning. So we have the High Priestess is again similar to you know what you need to do. Listen to that. Okay, your intuition is pulling you in a certain direction. It's also giving me a very portal energy, a doorway energy that you're walking through it. Okay, so you know what to do. Continue on that path. Do not worry about what others say, even if your path is different than the people around you. That's not an energy you want to engage in. That's just an energy suck. That's a time suck that you don't need in your life. Okay, just move on. Choose your battles wisely. You don't need to engage with every argument. And you have a complete resurrection with the death energy showing up. We have the death and rebirth, and here's a powerful rebirth with the Magician coming through, right? So believe in your vision is what I'm hearing. Don't worry about how others evaluate your progress. Rather, focus on your path and how you want to rebuild your life. Okay, that resurrection, rebuilding energy is coming up pretty powerfully for you. So before we read the card, let's get you your angel number. This could be your synchronicity that you may see in different places. Pile 4. This is a powerful new beginning. Spirit, what's their angel number? Whoa. Death, rebirth, powerful new beginning. Magician. I am a creator. The message is you are one with the Creator, and there are no limits to what you can achieve. You have the ability to create something new and incredible in your lifetime here on Earth. Boom. So if you have any doubt, let that be your confirmation. Pile 4. That is so awesome. Okay, let's get you an affirmation from Abraham Hicks on the topic of manifestation, right? So let's see. That's the message for pile 4. It's their affirmation. Oops, that's too many cards. Just give me one, Spirit. Okay. I have the ability to direct my own thoughts. There we go. So Magician energy, believing in the power of thought, believing in the power of manifestation, but also believing that you, yourself, and no one else has that power. Okay, so you are the master manifester. Let's read the message. You have the option of observing things as they are, or of imagining them as you want them to be. And whichever option you choose, your thoughts produce a vibration within you that equals your point of attraction. And then circumstances and events line up to match the vibrations that you have offered. I find that this is really, really powerful. That you can choose to just observe what is, or you can choose to imagine and creatively think about what you want to have in life and be in that feeling. And whatever you feel and however you vibrate, the universe delivers that. Okay, so I'm gonna hold this here. You can pause and read it at your own pace, because these messages tend to be very deep, but they're absolutely amazing. It says, I have the ability to direct my own thoughts. So what do you want to believe? What do you want to create? That's what it is at the end of the day. All right, so pile 4. Let's read what's behind your door. We have Hummingbird Song. Nectar of sweetness and joy it brings, the hummingbird's healing as medicine it sings. So this one again, hummingbird is also about perseverance, about hard work and doing the impossible, because if you look at how small the bird is, if you've seen it in real life, it's really tiny. its wings beat so fast, it stays in place for unbelievably long times, right? So it's all about perseverance and determination that has come through with the spider spirit as well, all because she or he, the hummingbird, believes in you know, obtaining that nectar, the results, the financial results, the abundance that we're looking up over here. The wheel of fortune is turning. So hats off, kudos to you for continuing to work that hard. Also, you may want to read up on the hummingbird. That may be your spirit totem as well. So that's what I have for you, pile 4. I hope you liked the reading. If you need a personal reading, the information is in the description box below, and I can get back to you on scheduling timing. I am open to readings at this point. We'll see how long that goes, but really appreciate you having you here. I wish you the absolute best. Stay in this power, claim your power, and create your world the way you want it, okay? With that, wish you much love and light, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.